I'm an optometrist in Coldwater, Mississippi. Rural eye care was really something that called to me. It's totally instant gratification profession. My first experiences were all in ophthalmology and surgical care. I had an entrepreneurial drive enough that made me want to be out on my own. My wife and I had kids early, so I had kids going through graduate school. Planning was very different, and some of that actually was just very, very simple. Need for life insurance. So that's actually where the first thing started, is making sure that my family would be taken care of if something happened to me. And then from there, it kind of opened up Pandora's box from a planning standpoint, where it got very complicated very quickly. It was overwhelming initially. You try to shop things on your own and figure out what you need. And then after a little while, I realized, I don't feel like I'm making good decisions here. It is kind of a strange parallel that we all have blind spots. Where your optic nerve comes in the back of your eye, it's a plug. That is a blind spot that you never realize is there. But you can also develop a blind spot. As much as you want to not have any blind spots in your plan, you will always have blind spots that you're unaware of. There's always going to be something that we miss, something we didn't think of, especially if you try it yourself. Interestingly enough, if someone else tests for them, they can find your blind spots. I found out about Rod through a mutual friend. What was impressive to me about working with Rod initially was that he let me grow into a plan. We started out with just very basics, making sure that I covered my insurance needs. Well, then that became disability, and then that became from there kind of understanding a little bit more about financial planning. Having a plan absolutely makes it easier for me to focus on my company. It's nice to know that there's somebody else with not only a different perspective, but also in a lot of ways a wider field of view, helping guide our decision making.